Now, this summit has grown.
Industry heavyweights in the energy sector have come together for the 5th edition of the Pengassin Energy and Labour Summit, put together by the Petroleum and Natural Gas Senior Staff Association of Nigeria.
I appreciate you.
It is an annual event that gathers key government regulators, industry executives, and labor leaders to shape policy, address workforce challenges, and secure sustainable growth in Nigeria's oil and gas sector. The federal government assures Nigerians that it is working to ensure energy security for the country.
The objective is not merely to create regulations for their own sake, but to establish a predictable environment in which investors can commit capital with confidence. Operators can plan for the long term, regulators can discharge their responsibilities effectively, and Nigerians can derive a greater value from their natural resources.
Other President Bola Ahmed Tinubu targeted presidential orders and executive orders have been deployed to address practical constraints identified in the course of the implementation of the PIA.
Themed strengthening regulatory frameworks as catalysts for stability and growth in Nigeria's oil and gas industry. The host and an industry regulator calls for improved stabilized regulatory frameworks for the country.
The interest and livelihood of Nigeria oil and gas workers adequately protected. Regulation should never become an obstacle to investment, but neither should investment become an excuse for weak standards. There must be a balance. As an association, we remain particularly concerned about the human consequences of regulatory and commercial decisions. Licenses and assets may change hands, but workers are not commodities to be discarded at will.
Aging infrastructure, even the regulatory uncertainty was a major impediment. And what do we mean by that? It's not like the PIA hasn't done its job. The PIA has done its job, but underlining the PIA, we came up with regulations, and we are still working those regulations.
Since the PIA we've had regulators who are not...
Now, over the next 3 days here, participants will discuss regulatory frameworks, workers' welfare, as well as employee behavior in the energy sector. Delia Moyeni, Channels Television News.